What's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Aviators channel. Haven't done a video in a while. Been busy, but I'm back at it, and well, I went and did it. It happens. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I talk a lot about a mall I used to fly. Backcountry flying is like one of my passions, and I haven't done it for a couple of years because I sold my mall and I bought a Bonanza, and so in the last week I've kind of remedied that, and I bought another plane. Good Lord, I don't know what I need with 3 planes, but I did it. I bought a Cessna 172, but this one is special. It's got a Franklin 220 horsepower engine in it. Thing just leaps off the ground. And so, since I'm kind of taking the summer off and part of the fall, I'm going to make it my full-time job to turn this thing into a backcountry airplane. And so, let me give you a tour of it. It's pretty sweet. Okay, so here we go. This is a 1963 Cessna 172D with the Franklin 220 conversion. It's in pretty decent shape. The paint is a little bit rough, but I'm going to fix that. It's actually, if you look at the Bonanza, the paint on the Bonanza, just go in the hangar next door here. The paint on the Bonanza was in 5 times, worse condition than that Cessna. And by the time we were done, this thing just looks absolutely beautiful. Now contrast that to this Cessna. Has pretty decent paint. It's got some leading edge nicks. Probably the worst is on the wheel pants down here. Those are going to go on the shelf anyways because I'm going to put big old tires on this. And then up here on the cowling, there's some chipping on that, but that's going to be a piece of cake to fix. These brown stripes, they're pretty ugly, so I'm going to make those black. This whole leading edge is going to be covered by what's called a sportsman stole that gives you, 15% better performance. I'm going to put LED lights on it. You'll get new tips. Like I said, those will become LEDs. But it's a pretty straight plane. It's only 2,500 hours, and the engine is about 1,200 hours. So the horizontal stabilizers, they're not too bad. They do need to be reshot, and so I'll shoot the whole horizontal stabilizer on this. Elevators look pretty decent. I think they just need some polish. Overall, it's a pretty straight plane, and I'm glad I got a hold of it, and it's going to be a rip snorting good time. Alright, so here we are inside. This has got your original Cessna 172 instrument panel. However, the instruments at some point were updated. It's got KX155s, 2 of them. It's got your Bendix King transponder, mode C. Typical KMA 20 audio panel. Got RPM, manifold pressure. So this 220 Franklin has a constant speed Macaulay prop. Now here's fuel. If there's one thing that this plane is a little lacking in, it's only got 40 gallons of fuel. So it's going to make for max 4-hour trips, which is probably fine when you're flying at like as slow as I'm going to be flying. Suction gauge, carb temp, typical light switches, compass, airspeed, altitude, turn coordinator, all that kind of stuff. Got your VORs down here, EGT down there. Pretty standard setup. Looking around, all these door panels and stuff are going to come off, and I'm going to put in fiberglass. I'm going to put in an extended baggage back there, but the seats themselves are in really good shape, and so I'm just going to probably leave those alone. They kind of match the paint. This floor mat is got to be the ugliest color I've ever seen. So that'll come out and I'll replace it with like a rubberized one. And then there's the flap handle. This thing doesn't have electric flaps, which is good because when you're flying backcountry and you want to pop off the ground, it's good to have a lever to pull those. There's your trim down there. You know, basic IFR platform. I'll never fly at IFR, but if I needed to, I could. So yeah. Well, so there you have it. Another airplane I don't need, but I'm good with it. It's going to be a fun project, and we'll see how she turns out. And so if you like this sort of thing, like, subscribe, comment, and tell me your thoughts. All right, until next time.